So this isn't just a game about digging a hole, it's a game about digging many holes. And for some reason, I'm allowed to slap things. That's probably going to come in handy at some point. Aside from that, I can carry stuff around, which is probably also helpful. Looks like we're going to have to repair from last week's dinosaur attack. And there's probably no point in opening my shop until we actually have something to sell. Those buses are going places in a hurry. Too bad they didn't do that in real life. You know what? I'm pretty sure that just circles the block. I think we got treasure to find. Select the region by pressing X. We'll go to the beach. Beach is not available. Okay, we're going to the woods. Find a sellable item. Well, how about this thing? I bet that's worth a few bucks. So, left-hand switch, call for help. What do you mean call for help? No, we're not calling for help. So I can dig or I can use the detector. In theory, if we dig far enough down, we'll find something eventually. Wait. Wait. Do you hear it? Is it the bike? I don't know where it is. It's somewhere here. I feel like the most obvious thing is probably going to be too easy. Okay, well, apparently there's something right here-ish. So we'll dig a bit of a hole. We don't want to have to call for help, so we're going to dig a big round hole. It's nice and smooth. Oh, getting pretty good beeping here. We got to be getting close. Somewhere here, somewhere down below. Wait, it's a stone. Apparently we have a stone detector. Didn't know such a thing existed. I wonder if we go deeper is better. I bet you this does not detect very deep. I found a man. I don't think he's worth very much. If I keep digging after 9, the cops will show up with a fine. Every third day, the city maintenance team resets the area. Standard procedure. Got it. I'm going to dig you a protective moat so nothing can come and harm you. That's better. Now you'll be safe. Anyways, I should probably start actually going to try and find some treasure somewhere. Seeing as it's 4 p.m. and all I found is a stone. I'm getting a signal here. I got a bit of a double signal even here, so hopefully we'll get a little bit closer. I don't even care about finding stuff, I just want to dig holes. The beeping's getting faster, we're gotta be getting close. I'm also gonna have to leave before too long because it's gonna start getting dark. Okay, we're uncovering something. We have... don't know if that's a bra, it's a bikini. Alright, that's worth $15. Clearly people bury bikinis for non-horrible reasons, so we're just gonna go ahead and clean that up and resell it.
You know what? We'll just resell it.
Okay, I got another signal right here, just down the hill from the other one. So I don't know if it's the rest of the clothing set. I was hoping I could get away with just digging straight down without having to dig around. Ooh, it's really starting to signal here. I don't know if that's because I moved more of the dirt out of the way or if I'm actually getting closer. Really starting to feel like I'm going to need a better shovel. It's going to make this experience much better. I'm not really sure. Oh, there it is. It's a soccer ball. That's going to be good enough for the day. And at the neighbor's shop, there's a car for $10,000. We'll try very hard to buy that. All right, stuff is going on the shelf. I don't know if we need to set a price for those. Whoops. But we'll figure that out when customers actually show up, probably tomorrow. Day ended. It just gives you an alarm. There's no bed. So our income was $2, expenses 0. So we made infinite profit. Okay, the next day we start and a garbage truck, rather a recycling truck, has ran into the building. Ooh, but he dropped free stuff. That's mine. We're going to take the valuable stuff here. Wait, I'm not allowed to get closer. I want the boxes. Wait, can I seriously not go over there? Oh, take your soda can. Yeah, that's good enough. One old shoe can go there. I don't have enough stuff to sell yet, so I think I'm actually going to go back to mining. So for $60, I can start getting shovel upgrades. I can get better detectors. I can get more inventory slots and more powerful dynamite, which is bought at the shop. I can buy pets and I can buy dynamite and chairs. Oh, a treasure map. So we got big goals. It does all look very nice. And there's so much area to explore. Wait, where is it? It's so delicate, but I think it's right about here. We just got to dig a few little holes, exploratory shafts, and then we'll find it. Okay, I already got it. Wait, what was that? I didn't even see. There's something in the water? I mean, fine. That won't stop me. We're not allowed to go in the water, at least not with this setup. Very close, right there. If I just dig with my shovel when the detector's doing that, is that what the game wants? I guess I can look around more. Somewhere right here is a very, very treasure. Oh, look, I accidentally made a heart. Just for you. Okay, I found it. It appears to be a murder weapon. Kitchen knife. Probably has nothing to do with the other pieces we found. I think I'm actually solving a murder in this game. I mean, I'm always being told I'd make a very obviously good detective. I'm pretty sure the better detector is going to help me find stuff quicker. This one's got a very small little range on it. We're getting close to pay dirt. Tomorrow, I definitely need to open the shop because this is such a slow process. Wait, I didn't even see what it was. I think we got another knife. I'm pretty sure this is a serial killer's dumping ground. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to keep digging up his treasure. Also, how do I get here? We keep parking here, but I don't think we emerge from this place. Also, now that I think about it, how did that get there? Must have turned the corner too fast. Okay, we're actually going to open a shop now. We might as well. I don't know if we're going to get any customers, but if they want a knife, they've come to the right place. So we'll wait. Okay, the Looney Tunes bus has just dumped someone off. That might actually be a serial killer and they want to buy a knife. Okay, how do we do this? Enter a price. I don't remember what they were worth. I don't know, $15? How do I enter a price? Enter? How do I may run into a bug. I don't seem to be able to enter anything. What I will do instead is slap the customer. Okay, then we're going to go to bed and hopefully the next day, you can't start a new day while a customer's at the counter. Well, then let me do it. Wait. Now it is. Clear. Why do I have a cursor suddenly? I guess the slapping worked. $15 done. Now I can go to bed. My income for the day, $31. Lost profit from underpricing apparently was $31. And my store defaults to closed every day, which is nice. I'm going to try and sell this stuff. That way when we go out today, we can maybe have a better shovel. Here comes an awkward man with a suit now. We'll see if we can, yes, I would love to sell you nothing. That's just what I've always wanted. Greetings, I'm the owner of the hotel across the road. Last night I lost my briefcase in the forest. Did you see it? Where do you think you lost it? I believe I left it in the park. I was sitting on a swing. I can't remember much. Okay, I'll find it. This man with ninja feet wants to buy a knife as well. You want $15 for this? I don't know how I got into the other mode before. I figured it out. You need to click on the customer first and barter with them before entering a price. I missed the text before because it's this color. Hey, this piece caught my eye. Let's say $16 and we have a deal. Estimated price $15. Okay, deal.
Looks interesting.
It's a knife. Not sure it's worth much though. I'll give you $9. I will take 14. And good enough. Sir, Yes, I only had 2 items. You've missed the grand sale. What we haven't missed is a stone shovel. $60. Wow, these get expensive fast. Can't close a shop while customers at the counter. Get out of my shop. We've got digging to do with the bigger shovel. Apparently there's something right here on the edge. Okay, that seems like, yeah, this is a much bigger hole. Yeah, now I can really get to digging. This is probably just some ore or coal or whatever that I can mine instantly, but I'll take the instant money. Okay, there it is. It's actually just on the edge of the zone. It's another bikini. This one will be worth $15. And we've got a new item somewhere right here. This is a gold mine. Someone's clearly hiding bikinis out here in the wilderness. The garbage truck hasn't yet run into the building because we had to restart the game because you can't save. But after a good night's sleep, it's sure to return. We got a lot of shelves to fill. Apparently there's also something else like right here. So we're going to dig right here. It's a stone, $2. I wandered a little further into the wilderness and I found a rock full of bear marks, which seems to have priceless treasure buried under it of cultural significance, so you know they're worth extra much. A blue hat. And we also found this guy.
Hello.
What are you doing out here? Just living a simple life. The forest is my home now. Need any help with something? Last night some foxes ran off with my shoes. They dragged it over by the rocks ahead. Could you find it and bring it back? Sure. What do you mean by rocks ahead? There's rocks ahead in every direction. Is there treasure here? I feel like there should be. This looks significant. I think I found his shoes. Epic rarity, $300. I'm not giving those back. He wants to be one with nature. He's going to commit to the bit. No shoes for him. Sir, please don't make me regret being kind. Here you go. How do I give him his shoes back? You're not making this very easy. Yes, you're welcome. My reward? Those little thieves didn't get too far after all. Thank you, friend. Yeah, they were like 50 meters that way. You could see them from here. That's the last time I ever be nice to anyone. Everything has to be transactional or it's worthless. That must be the bench where the guy tomorrow is going to lose his briefcase. So it'll be easy to find that and definitely give it back for a reward. I dug all the way down here for a stone. And a common quality one at that, so we're really cleaning up today. On the way back to the scooter, I found that might actually be the same soccer ball from before. But money is money, collecting the whole set. So today we've opened up shop, we're going to let the weirdos come in and barter. Except for this young man, he wants me to go steal his briefcase. And there's some money and documents inside that I really need. Not as much as I need it. I'm offering $21 for that. How about 31? 31 is a sweet deal. This soccer player wants to buy a soccer ball. $9. Everyone wants to lowball me. Here you go. $18. Take it or leave it. No one even haggles. They just accept my price. $15 for that. Let's make it 30. Nope. Okay. $15. Let's make it 20 then. Whatever, I'm out. Well, he got offended. You know what? I'm also offended. But there's something I can do about that. When I get offended, I hit people. You'll regret that. Will I? I'm just... Okay. I slapped him till he got abducted by the bus people. Looks old, maybe valuable, or maybe junk. I'll risk $18 on it. Oh, that's over asking price. I have 20 put in here. 20? 20 is acceptable. Old common boot. She's offering me half price. How about 30? You know what? Let's go 31. Let's do 23. Okay, let's 29. 29 it is. Oh, and I've actually still got items left. I'm making a killing. So this guy wants a bikini. No questions asked. Yeah, whatever. 24. Yes. And his twin brother, the also helmet wearing man, came in. Yeah, that's fine. $14. You can have it for that. So the next detector can go up to rare. It doesn't display depth or rarity, but it's probably better. The next one can display distance and the rarity, and it can go up to epic. That one does legendary, and this one does legendary. I'm going to buy an inventory slot, even though I don't really fill up my pockets very quickly. We're going to buy a few of those. We got $69 left. It's time to get to work. Now we got a better detector. We'll hopefully find more, better, bigger, whatever stuff. Oh, we got to find a briefcase. Wait. We got a signal somewhere right here. I was hoping this one would be a little more accurate, and it definitely might be. Okay, we already found something new. What is that? A toy can, $25. Common. But almost immediately I hit another signal. This one hopefully will be something rare. It wasn't rare, but it was pretty accurate. I should actually practice with that to see like where the detector hits it. It looks like you have to be pretty close to above it. Even when I am, it doesn't seem to change. I keep getting distracted on the way to steal that man's briefcase. But for now, we'll take whatever's up here and then we'll move on and go grab that thing. It's got to be close. Okay, this one might actually be somewhat deep. I'm actually having trouble reaching it, or I'm not digging in the right spot, but this detector seemed pretty accurate. I don't really want to get stuck in here yet. All right, but we might be committing shortly. When I'm in the bottom of the hole, the detector can't find it. Therefore, it's got to be right here somewhere. $120. Worth more than any cowboy hat ever was. I doubt it's buried in the dirt, but we found something buried in the dirt. A mystery box. That's $100. You could open it if you want to. Well, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm just running out of daylight to find that guy's missing thing. There's also something else here. We'll make a mark for that. Wait. They gave a double beep. Is that a good sign or a bad sign? Does that mean I'm really close? Okay, that was just a common kitchen knife. Well, I don't see his briefcase on just a very quick glance, so I'm basically going to give up and stop looking for it. But there's lots of treasure in the area. We'll come back tomorrow. It's going to get fined if I just waited there any longer. So garbage to the shelves. Oh yeah, we can open the box. I forgot about that already. Okay, for the day, $136. Expenses, $95. Net profit, $41. We've got to find out what's in this. Wait, how do we interact? Slap it? How do we look towards a shelf? Yeah, I want to open it. Okay, F to use item. And out of it, we got a cowboy hat, which I think is actually worth more. But until then, we're going to sell serial killer's knives. $17, make it 18. Get out of my life. The toy can, 25. Let's make it 30, even though you're offering 20. 25, let's make it 27. Okay, now we're going to buy $100 worth of dynamite. Not sure how that works yet. A rare cowboy hat. He's only offering me 83. I'll actually just settle for 120. Okay, that was easy money. Another rare cowboy hat, 130 for you. Good enough. So we can actually buy the detector plus. And why wouldn't we? Because now we can find up to epic, and it will even show us some information about that which we're digging for. This will show us depth. So it is 2 meters down roughly. And 2 meters I think is pretty deep, and if it's pretty deep, that should mean it's rare. Or epic even. I keep going to look for that guy's briefcase and I keep getting sidetracked. So it is still 1.34 meters down. It is so deep. This might be an epic. I feel like I'm going to get stuck in the hole, but I want to keep going. Like, we got to find out what's down here now. Ooh, we're getting close. We get double beep. What do we got? What is it? Ooh, that looks good. And that's just instant money. We don't need to do anything because that's how gold works. If you find it in the wild, it will just turn into money in your bank account. So here's more treasure that's only 1.38 meters down. So it's a lot shallower. I do kind of want to see, how the dynamite works. Okay, I'm falling into the hole. Not sure that was worth the money, but it was pretty satisfying. Although $100 doesn't feel like it's that hard to make anymore. Here's another treasure that's deep at 2 meters, so we're gonna go digging once again. Now I can maybe a little bit see how the dynamite could be handy for getting down at least bigly fast. It's getting a little bit harder as I get down there to like keep the signal. It's easier if I actually come back to the surface to try and find it. But in theory, it's still just straight down here a little ways. Might have to come back tomorrow with some TNT. Oh, wait, I found it. Epic. That is an old vase. $320. I think we do actually have to sell that one. But we made good money today, even on a few small artifacts. Just need to dig my way out of here. Oh, yeah, I still haven't found that guy's briefcase. Keep getting sidetracked. I'm not even sure if this is the bench it's supposed to be by. Wait, there it is. Not sure what he was doing back here. So I'll put everything on a shelf, including that guy's briefcase. Tomorrow we should be able to make some pretty good money. So even though we spent $300, we still made a profit of $430. Don't give him the briefcase. Keep it for yourself. It's probably worth so much more to sell. As for this lady, $320. Got it. Get out of my store. And also, you get out of my store. Don't have anything left to sell. Out, out, out. I'm going to buy this next shovel for $550. Then I'm going to make dynamite. No, I need money for dynamite. We'll buy a few of those and then it's back to work. Now I have a golden shovel and I'm pretty sure that was a meteor. We will go investigate the meteor. Yeah, that's much bigger. I believe this is where it landed. Okay. I will take this. You're about to finish the demo. Oh, no, I don't want to touch that. I got treasure to find. We got things to upgrade. Why would I want to touch that? So there's something 1.6 meters down here. We'll go digging for that. Wait, that was already a cowboy hat. Okay, got a pretty strong signal there because it was so shallow. Just found a silver trophy that's $255. That was only 1.5 meters. It didn't feel that deep though, thanks to my new shovel. This thing really makes a big hole. Makes it so easy to find. That's just straight up money. $100. Another signal. This one is 2.45. That's actually reasonably deep. Therefore, it might be good. So TNT, do your thing. Down the hole. Do we use another one? Do we find it? It made a sound. Okay, we didn't find it apparently. So wait, no. That button down the hole. And there it is. It's a gold nugget. We got to be careful how we get in there. And there's a gold fragment for 410. I can dig my way out of here. Getting a nice signal somewhere here at the bench. I can't actually dig everywhere here, so I don't know if I can even reach what I'm looking for. Did I ever end up finding what was in this hole? I don't think I did. I figured I would come back with TNT to help me. TNT, help me. That didn't really work. I'm getting a signal right here. I hope that wasn't it the entire time. It was a surface level pop can. I think my detector was actually getting a signal upwards, not downwards. But that's okay. We still made $1,000 today. I didn't even see what that was. I think it was money. The game's tried not to let me leave the park, so I'm going to sit here until 9 p.m. and hopefully get a fine and be forced to go home and sleep. While also finding more poop while we waited. $5 richer. Yeah, the day's ended and go back to shop and press. It won't let me because it wants me to go check the meteor stone, but I don't want to do that. I want to dig. I started digging somewhat accidentally and I'm busted and it still kicked me out anyway. I want to see the rest of this stuff.